Hello, I'm Isadora. Welcome to What I Eat in a Day as a Chronic Illness Baddie. Today I started off with some coffee in my little maca pot. My cafetera italiana. Hell yeah, brother. If I'm not sufficiently caffeinated, I become a murderer. So this is very important, not only for me, but for my community. Oh yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, what's the last thing you ate that filled your spirit with joy? Or tell me the last thing you ate that was so bad it made you want to cross over to the other side because spirits no longer eat food, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I decided to have some kimchi tuna melt toasts this morning. I usually prep 2 big containers of tuna at once and I store them in a recycled yogurt container. And I kind of do a little bit of a riff on a New York deli style tuna. Honestly, the key to that is adding sugar and leaving it in the fridge. Something about the tuna when you leave it marinating in the fridge is I don't know, it just tastes so much better, and it reminds me of getting a tuna hoagie or a tuna melt or something. I gotta put kimchi on it because I literally my blood is probably partially fermented cabbage and gochujang at this point. Gochugaru, Yeah, that was just some cheese that I got at the Mercado. Actually, I'm doing the voiceover a couple days after I filmed this, and the last of that cheese went bad, and I had to throw it out, and I hate when I waste food. It makes me feel like I failed all my ancestors who died in the potato famine, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure they'd be disappointed at me for a lot of reasons, bisexual, weird, childless, not Catholic. Anyway, that was my little iced coffee. This morning, I put in laundry. This was kind of an exciting day for me. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning, and before you even saw me make breakfast, I did 3 hours of work. But yeah, then it was time to eat something. I had a couple things I needed to get done today outside of work. I started doing some stuff with a new client recently, and also I was going to the chiropractor. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know that I've been, oh my god, the street noises, shut up. Anyway, in my last 5 or 6 vlogs, I've been literally hooked up to my life to a TENS unit for back pain, and I finally gave up and hit up a chiropractor my friend really recommends, so that was on the plans for this day. But kimchi tuna melt toast just hits every time. I'm also a big fan of a kimchi grilled cheese, but for my PCOS it's important that I get some protein in there. So this was a mixture of tuna and low fat mayo. Yeah, if I don't get enough protein in the morning, I become evil. Oh yeah, I was rocking out to this cool Japanese DJ. I'll play some. Yeah. The early morning sun just feels so fucking good. Nothing feels as good as the early morning sun. And some DJ sets. Then I got back in bed, I put on Hot Mess Tom. They were kind of my coworker for the day. I hooked my TENS unit up to my back. I had Hot Mess Tom playing in the background, and I spent the rest of my morning just pretty much watching YouTube videos in the background while I answered emails and got some shit done. Ooh, finished up some of the social media shit I was working on. My laundry's almost done, so I'm getting ready to head out. This is my one-step morning skincare routine. Again, Aloe Soothing Sun Cream from CosRx, Maybelline Fit Me Powder, just so my sunscreen doesn't run into my eyes. I have about, I think, a 40-minute walk to the chiropractor today. Again, one goal of my no-buy year is to not impulse purchase things. Oh, I don't know. I have 50s and 60s Italian like YouTube playlist on. I don't know if it's adding to the ambiance or not, but we'll just see how it is. You know, I'm experimenting. You can find the playlist in my like music. You can find this mix in my Music Rex playlist if you want. But yeah, I gotta walk to the chiropractor, about 40 minutes, so I think my face is gonna end up mushed in like the headrest or whatever. I'm not sure. It's my first appointment, so I'm not like 100 on how it'll go. But I am in the mood for a fun lipstick today, so I'll just wipe it off if like I need to. I think I want to do, yeah, like fluorescent red today. Also, it's almost time. I think later today I'm gonna redo my nails. They're not like horrible, but they could use it for sure. Anyway, lipstick. I'll show you my outfit and my jewelry in a minute. That is an awesome matte fluorescent lipstick. Like, oh, look how bright that is. I'm obsessed with it. Ah, perfect. I'm gonna put my eyebrows on too. So, this is just the NYX brow glue. It's not my favorite, but it's better than some other drugstore brow products. My ultimate one is the Refi Brow, but I won't have that until I go back to the US. This looks pretty good at first, but like the second you sweat or have an emotion, and it does make like the weird fuzzies in your brows, you know? Not the best. Good enough. Where's my glasses? Perfect. Rings from my grandma, sodalite bracelet, fake chain from my grandma, skull from a Mexican stranger he was trying to hit at a New Year's party. And this is the seal of Salmon for writers and artists. It's double-sided. And today I'm gonna wear Kayali Vanilla Utopia Cocoa. This is a pretty old purchase for me. I don't like it that much, but I might want to move through it. And it is the hot weather season. Over time, the white florals have become screechier and screechier in this, and it's not doing it for me anymore. Here's the fit. Got my little white shoes on that are gray now from the pollution. Let's get out of here. Here's my bag for the day. Damn, I need to clean that mirror again. There's just filth everywhere. And I finished my book on Bridget, so now I'm trying to finish The Open Veins of Latin America by Eduardo Galeano. I'm on page 158. Oh, it looks like there's about like 285 pages in this, so about half through. All right, now I'm gonna go do laundry and probably get like a coffee or something in a cafe and then head to the chiropractor. Oh, this belt I really love. It's like a Western belt I got from ASOS a million years ago. Let's go. I filmed this the wrong way, but I don't even care. Like, I love this outfit so much. People will say that, like, all your shit has to match or whatever. I'm like, nah, neon bag, neon shirt, neon lipstick, let's fucking go. Then I walked about 40 minutes, but the chiropractor's near this park, and I actually fucked up, and I thought I needed to be there an hour earlier than I needed to be there. So I was like, you know what, I'll just go chill in the park and like get some reading done. It was hard to find a bench to sit on that like wasn't in the sun. Cause you know, I can't be in the sun. Like, I'm on that like Lestat de Liancourt shit. Like, I'm not, we're not getting tan in this family. You know what I'm saying? Also, I will burn to a crisp. Like, it's not even really aesthetic. Like, I don't have the option to get tan. I have the option to get second-degree burns in 15 minutes. Anyway, this is, like, a monument to, like, Lázaro Cárdenas. He was, like, an important, politician in, like, the formation of, like, the early, like, free Mexico from Spain. So I sat on it, and, sorry, I'm like, this man was an important politician. This man changed the fate of, like, the young Mexican Republic. So I sat on it. Oh, God. I'm an embarrassment. Anyway, but, like, you saw other people were standing on it and sitting on it, like, and it was kind of in the shade. So I brought that electrolyte with me. That's the Lima Limon. That's some suero. Like, it's just so hot, dude. Like, you gotta go everywhere with suero. You gotta be ready. I feel like I'm crisping up, like, every day. That's a bookmark I got from Jamie Page Doodles, like, a million years ago. And, like, I still, you know, I use my stuff that I buy. Anyway, The Open Veins of Latin America is by this, like, journalist named Eduardo Galeano, and he pretty much tells the history of the colonization of, like, Latin America, but, like, from the perspective of, like, actual people in, like, Uruguay and, like, Mexico and Chile, and, like, it's really cool. Honestly, it kind of raises a lot of questions about, like, what we consider genocide and what we don't, and, the same patterns that colonization always entail over and over and over again and have for, like, 700 years. So, yeah, the same things, just, yeah, they received President Lázaro Cárdenas. He nationalized all of the oil, which, like, a big through line of this book is that, like, when Latin American companies try and take control and sovereignty of their own resources, the US and Europe just, like, murder everyone. So, yeah, I totally recommend this book. And, yeah, that was me just, like, chilling in the park. I don't know why I took this video of me, but this lipstick's my favorite fluorescent shit ever. Yeah, then, so I made it all the way to part 2. And, I just thought this was, like, super cool, you know. Have you seen the apparatus that extracts crude petroleum? It looks like a big black bird whose sharp-pointed head rises and falls heavily day and night without stopping for a second. It's the only vulture that doesn't eat shit. Yo, this is, like, honestly, like, really, like, if you kind of want to understand what's happened in every country, that, like, the West colonizes, I would really read this book, like, because you see it in, like, an entire, it's called, like, the 5 centuries of pillage of a continent for a reason, and, I think it's a really interesting perspective to have on world events, like, when you see how essentially corporations create wars just to steal things from people over and over. Oh yeah, then I went to the chiropractor. This lipstick, fucks, that was me after having my face smushed at a table for, like, 40 minutes. Like, this is, like, the Revlon, like, stick lipsticks. They'll stay on through anything, man. Afterwards, I was really exhausted. I had to get x-rays. I had, like, a long consultation, and the treatment itself was kind of exhausting. So, I didn't think I'd get out until, like, 3 or 4 p.m., and I was starving to death, so, that was a horchata café frío. No, horchata café frío. Yeah, then I was still reading. And, this restaurant, like, honestly, I remember I've been here before, and I feel like I got a lot of food, and it was super filling. This did absolutely nothing for me, and I was starving after. Like, it tasted pretty good. It's, a milanesa with, like, a spicy pomodoro sauce and, potatoes. But, like, this restaurant, they say things are spicy. Like, even the salsa I'm using, it's, like, I think this is definitely, like, a 4 gringos restaurant, because, like, they'll be like, this is, like, a habanero, like, whatever, chilaquiles, and, like, it's not spicy. And I'm like, damn, if even I don't think it's spicy, that's a bit rough. But anyway, yeah, I literally, I must have eaten this in, like, 3 seconds flat. Oh yeah, fun fact, the reason I've been having back problems is because my pelvis is tilted from trauma, and it's so tilted that it's tilting my uterus to the side, which you can see on an x-ray because my IUD looks visibly tilted. Isn't that fucking fun? So that's why I've been in pain. But I'm gonna keep going back to him and he's gonna fix it. Then when I finally got home, there was like a huge storm about to hit, so I took in all of my laundry that had been drying up on the roof. And I watched Teresa is Dead and some YouTube videos, and I did my own nails again. So honestly, the black nail polish I had on was from I Love Nail Polish. This, like, Radiance Sally Hansen nail polish is literally 85 years old, and it was kind of chunky and difficult to use, so I'm actually decluttering it. This is the last time I'm ever gonna use it, and it's gonna be in my empties, which will go up eventually, probably. I'm actually leaving for a trip soon, so I think I want to complete my empties before I go on the trip. Yeah, that's just some Sally Hansen Insta Dry top coat, LA Colors. That it's weird. They say that, like, bottom coat has, like, crystals ground up in it. I got it when I was in the middle of San Luis Potosi with my ex-boyfriend, like, around my birthday, just because it was, like, cheap and I wanted to get into doing my nails again, and I think I didn't have any base coats. But yeah, I've had that for, like, over a year now. But yeah, this was a really good and productive day. You know, I was really happy to finally go to the chiropractor, and, like, he's really great. Like I said, I'm recording this voiceover a couple days after I filmed this video, and I feel so much better, just, like, in general. And I'm gonna go back to him, like, a couple more times, because he, is gonna help me, like, recenter my pelvis. It's so embarrassing, dude. Like, he's so hot. Like, he's just, like, sexy. He has such, like, a calming and soothing voice, and I show up, like, limping in there, and the first thing this man knows about me is that my uterus is crooked. Like, oh, the agony. I truly suffer more than Christ. Like, I'm not even God's strongest soldier. I'm just like God's whipping post. Imagine just, like, the hottest man you've ever seen is looking at x-rays and being like, your IUD is tilted. Like, Anyway, yeah, I watched a ton of YouTube videos in between stages of, like, painting and drying. I love Sai's, like, Queer Diaries videos a lot. As you can see, I'm in a red-orange mood. Matches, like, my fading lipstick. Big David Lynch, Wild at Heart, Evil Mom vibes. But, after my nails were dry, I was genuinely so hungry that I could die, and I had, like, a little bit of, leftover, like, black bean instant ramen that I might put vegetables and tteokbokki, that's, like, Korean rice cakes in. So I just ate that straight out of the container because, like, I felt like I literally didn't have lunch and I was starving to death. Apparently, my friend, she says that after the chiropractic appointments, they're so intense on her body that she's tired and exhausted. So, that's what happened to me. Then I realized my fridge was empty and I needed to order food. So yeah, it was grocery delivery time. Yup. Alright, grocery haul time. First, lip balm. Man, I'm obsessed with the Fido. Damn, the second I sit down, it gets loud as fuck in here. Ugh. Anyway, that's my laundry from earlier. Brought it in before a big storm came in. Looks like the storm passed now, so things have quieted down. I don't clean up my nails. After I do them, all this extra is gonna come off when I, like, wash my hands and live my life and stuff. Anyway, I prefer to do grocery delivery because when I do grocery delivery, I cannot impulse buy. Also, there are times like today where I have, like, very little left in my fridge, where like I would have ordered dinner, but ordering out food can like cost as much as like half a week's worth of groceries or more. So like, why, I don't know. So if I'm ever in a position where I'm like, oh, I would go on Uber Eats and order food, I'll just have groceries delivered, man. Anyway, we have a 12-pack of Coca. I asked for Sen Azúcar. This is 0. Whatever, I'll still drink it. I have some plain Thomas bagels. I've just been in a bagel mood. No bagels in Mexico will ever really come close to good, like, East Coast, Northeast bagels, but, like, then, I got pasta infused with vegetables. I'm thinking of making, like, a creamy protein veggie pasta with, cottage cheese and black beans. So I think that'll be pretty good. I'm pretty sure I ordered a small cottage cheese, but they brought me a big one, so that's pretty lit. Light milk. Canned pickled jalapenos. This is 2 beautiful pieces of salmon that I'm gonna cook tonight, and I'm gonna have one for dinner tonight, and one probably like tomorrow on a bagel with some cream cheese and pickled jalapenos. Next time, I got pre-washed lettuce. I am not in the mood to wash my own lettuce tonight. It's a self-care day. Yeah, I got him some tomatoes. I think I'm gonna have like either like a crispy Cajun salmon, like Caesar salad or ranch salad or something. Then I have salchicha de pavo. These are just like turkey hot dogs, essentially. I have dark chocolate with flor de sal. That is delicious. And lastly, we got some produce. So I just got 2 potatoes, and I got 2 big white onions, because you saw that little section of onion is all I got left in my fridge. Anyway, that's my little grocery haul. Whew. She tired. Man, this is, I feel like just like such a solid day. Like, I got all my work tests on early in the morning. I went to a chiropractor, and he's gonna help fix me, so I'm not gonna be in pain and bitching all day anymore. Have like healthy food around, did my nails, got some reading in, sat outside. Like, there's so much involved in self-care that isn't just like buying makeup, buying clothing, and like making impulse purchase of accessories. So yeah. Oh yeah, got laundry done too. Like, I'm on point as fuck, and I'm gonna have a beautiful salmon salad for dinner. Like, life is good sometimes, you know? And I don't know if I already said this, but the chiropractor is so hot, and I'm going to become his wife. It is not. He doesn't have a choice, actually. So good luck, buddy. Bye. Then it was time to make dinner. Now, like, today was not, like, I already had, like, leftover instant noodles and, like, fried chicken, so I was like, for dinner, I really need to, like, eat something that's, like, genuinely healthy, man. So I decided on, a, like, I guess, like, a Cajun seasoned salmon, and, like, I was thinking, like, a Caesar salad, but I only had ranch dressing, so it's just, like, a salad with a piece of salmon on it. That's actually one of my favorite meals. But first, I had to disinfect the cucumbers and tomatoes I just bought. Honestly, I think you should do that all over the world. Like, it's really smart. You don't really know what, like, happened to your produce and, like, the chain of delivery and, like, agriculture and whatever. You know what I'm saying, dog? Anyway, I never have, like, fresh salmon on hand, and I was, like, ecstatic beyond all reason to eat the salmon. Like, I'm like a fucking bear. Like, you know those memes where it's like, I feel like this is literally me. Your boy has genuinely never met a salmon that he did not fucking devour in like the most metal way possible. Skin, bones, whatever, man. Ugh. Yo, like, if I literally, like, if I had to choose between, like, eternal life, but, like, the cost of eternal life was that I could no longer eat salmon, I would choose a normal mortal life filled with salmon. Like, what's an eternity without salmon? Like, sounds like a fucking circle of hell. Like, when Dante and Virgil were, like, doing their little, like, boys trip to Vegas through a hell or whatever, there was 100% a circle of hell where, like, where everything was the same, but, like, nobody had ever heard of salmon before. Yeah, in, like, medieval and, like, Renaissance Italy, did they have salmon? Like, is salmon... Because I know salmons are native to, like, the US and, like, Canada, right? So, like, yo, is that why they all had to come over here? Because their broke, stank asses didn't have salmon? They didn't deserve it, honestly. Anyway, yeah, this was the fucking salmon. I have so many deep historical questions. This was me. I sanitized everything, then I spun it to dry it off. I always feel, like, very rich when I have many fresh produce. I don't know, I feel like, you know how, like, you think of, like, old school, like, Byzantine empresses and stuff, like, popping a fresh fig into her mouth? Like, whenever I have, like, fresh vegetables and fruits and shit, I just feel mad luxurious about it, like... Especially in the US, that shit's really expensive. Like, every time I have a good avocado, I feel like fucking Henry VIII or whatever. Was he the guy with, like, a lot of wives who killed them all? Or was that... No, wait, that guy, Rick Wakeman, put out a prog rock album. It was Henry VIII, I remember. Thank you, Rick Wakeman, for teaching me about history. Anyway, had to toss... Whoa. Sorry, loud noises outside. Had to toss that salad. Then I put the salmon on top. Yo, nothing hits like salmon. Like, literally. I don't care, like, some people are like, you know, yeah, sex is good, but have you ever had, like, air-fried salmon, like, perfectly cooked to the right temperature and some Cajun spices, or some everything bagel seasoning, or salmon and za'atar with some, like, lemon squeezed on top? Oh, the peak of sensual experience. Like, when Cenobites talk about pleasure and pain, the pleasure they are referring to is eating well-cooked salmon. That was the ranch. Yo, if you put ranch on, like, an old shoe, I would fucking swallow down that cowboy boot, like... I mean, they're leather, so, like, it's like steak. It's all the same thing, you know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I was loving this fucking salad. I was thriving. I was in my element, experiencing the peak of human pleasure, or the peak pleasure that, like, humans and bears can experience together. Like, truly a mystical experience. Yo, let me know below, do you fuck with salmon the way I fuck with salmon, or do I sound crazy to you? Like, if you're a real salmon fucker with her, fuck, wow. You know what? Never mind. This was a good meal. Then, later that night, this was a cold brew chamomile mint tea I had. Like, I love them, especially when it gets hot like this. I love cold brewing some teas instead of having hot teas, because, like, who wants to have hot drinks when it feels like it's, like, 35 degrees outside? Like, nobody wants that. Anyway, I was just wondering what happened to Glitter and Lasers, because I used to watch her videos, but I haven't in, like, 3 years, and it turns out there's a whole community of people who hate her online now, so that's what I discovered this evening. Anyway, thanks for watching, like, comment, and subscribe, bye!